I'm gonna change the way you think in 10 drawings. So let's get it. Number one is how multitasking and doing so many business models and so many things and creating all these programs that you really don't fucking need are really just keeping you from getting huge breakthroughs in one area. So like my motto for 2022 is less but better. So check this out. Number two, anxiety. And anxiety is mostly you thinking about the problem more than the problem itself. Number three, motivation versus habits. Motivation is shitty because it can get you to jump like one step, right? But when it comes to actually doing it over and over again, habits will take you farther. Motivation is good for a little time. Habits are good for a lifetime. If you give yourself 3 hours to do it, it'll take you 3 hours. If you give yourself 3 days to do it, it'll take you 3 days. So this is very important. When you kind of move your constraints and when you think, okay, I'm gonna get this done now, you get it done now. We spend like 2 weeks worrying about a task that'll take us 10 minutes, but we don't do it because we procrastinate, we're scared of it. But you should actually do it because it's just so much easier. Like, it just frees up so much more mental space. Cheap clients versus expensive clients. My $500 client always texts me and is always bugging. My $5,000 client doesn't give a shit. He's like, okay, you know what? We don't need to get on a call. Just send me the invoice and keep doing what you're doing. So charge high for your prices. Also, you should know that the thought process for the client that you're gonna charge $500 for and the client you're gonna charge $5,000 for is the exact same. If you show them that you can give them an ROI with proof, then the sale is yours, right? And if you really want to sweeten it a little bit, you can tell them, you know what? If I don't get you these results, I give you your money back. So you lose absolutely nothing. Of course, you're gonna say yes, and then you're forced to deliver. Number 6, he got lucky. No explanation needed. You know how this works. You fuck up 99 times, but the 100th time you actually get lucky. Number 7, good writing. This is very important. When you write, you're gonna feel like you're a god. When you write well and you actually edit it, you're gonna feel like you're stupid because it just doesn't make sense. You're like, man, I thought I was good enough, but that's because your creative juices were flowing. When you edit and you erase shit, that's when you're good. Write with your eraser. That's legit good advice. 8, limiting beliefs. This one hits hard because we all have limiting beliefs. We all have limiting assumptions. I was reading the Matthew McConaughey book, Green Lights, the other day, and it said that his parents didn't hit him as hard when he cursed as they did when he said stuff like this, when he lied, when he says, I can't. When he said, I can't, they fucked him up and they really hit him. And that's true because those are powerful words. It just fucks you up. So when you have limiting beliefs like, man, I don't know if I can make this amount of money a month. I don't know if I'm worth this. I don't know if I'm worth that. You're actually not seeing how much power you really have. Like, think about it. You're the son of God. What the fuck are you even afraid of? Number 9 is a quote by Steve Jobs. You can only connect the points looking backwards. And I thought this was a good way to say it. This was a good way to represent it because like it all makes sense backwards, right? Oh yeah, like of course this connection led to that one and led to that one. But when it comes to seeing in the future, you never know. And this also gives you like a certain amount of peace because when it comes to thinking like, man, I don't know where I'm going, it's that the dots are being connected. You're just not seeing it. Just trust the process because the process keeps you safe. And number 10, which is invest for the long term. You might think that this shit's just gonna go down, right? And it's like, man, it's a peak, let me sell. But you know what? How about you just hold? How about you just wait? And this is also a great representation for the future because it's like, you feel like you're down, maybe you could be here. You're like, man, I'm almost right where I started it. But then you never know. You never fucking know. If you just keep trying, you never know when it's gonna happen. You never know when your life is gonna change. So, okay, so these are 10 drawings that might change the way you think. I hope they help you as much as they help me or even more. And if one resonated with you, just put it in the comments and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. So I'll see you in the next one, amigo. Te cuidas. Con amor, tu hermano Molina.